Y'all good? Yep. Coach, just overall, this seems to be a challenge that a lot of defenses always look forward to. How do you measure up against the triple option? So, with your defense and how well they've been playing, just how exciting is it for this Saturday?
It's very exciting for our guys to really come out, and it's a test, it's a challenge. I mean, we want to see what kind of complete defense we are. Just as all the other things that we've shown that we can run and hit, make plays. Now, this is a test of our toughness and a test of our discipline.
I know it's been a while since Western Kentucky has played against the triple option, but even you coaching against it, I would imagine that goes back even further, maybe to NC State days or so. When was the last time you had to coach a team into defending that?
It's one of those things that we played Georgia Tech at NC State once. We played. That pretty much college football now. A lot of teams. Louisville was triple option too, but it wasn't the type of triple option. So I'll say the Louisville game was the last time I coached against triple option.
What goes into preparing your team, not just against the triple option scheme, but the fact that your defense is, there are going to be times when they're out on the field for 8, 9 minutes. How do you prepare those guys for that?
It's one of those things that our guys kind of look forward to. I mean, we want to be on the field. We want to play defense. Obviously, you want to get off the field on game time, and I feel like our guys, they want to accept that challenge. We just want to go out and do our job, really, for the most part, and when the play is definitely to be made, make it.
What do you see specifically from this Army team where they've had stronger rushing teams in the past, but it's still not to take away from what they've got right now?
Definitely.
What is it about this one?
It's the system. It's Coach Monken. He's been doing it for a long time. The quarterback's really productive. He's had a great year last year. He's having a good year this year. It's one of those things where it's just a test. It's really a test of your toughness. It's a test of your eye discipline. It's a test of everything, what kind of player you are, what kind of person you are. It makes you dig a little bit deeper. It's a different football game. It's still football. You still got to go out and tackle, block, run, hold on to the football, be on top of your routes and all that kind of stuff when it comes. And you just can't fall asleep on the back end. I mean, it's a great system that they do.
How many strides did this team make last week, just not allowing a touchdown and really just being able to shut down things the entire game?
The team itself, just all 3 units really came together last week, I thought, and found a way to win when that's been a struggle for us the past couple of seasons to find that way. And as this football team, for us to go out and in the fourth quarter and for the offense to have the ball 11 minutes in one quarter in the first half, 11 minutes in one quarter in the second half, to me, that helps the defense. We didn't give up a touchdown, but our offense helped us by keeping our butts, our rear ends on the sideline while they're out there marching the ball down the field. That's huge.
I asked Coach the other day about the linebacker position, how Kyle Bailey's really established himself as the one, but then it's been a rotation of guys. Last week you got Damon Lowe in there. Obviously you're only going to have him for a half this week.
I'm just kidding.
Just what have you seen from that rotation of guys? And obviously that was a big game for Damon to sort of establish himself in that rotation, that other linebacker spot too.
As a former linebacker myself, really just trying to find the right guy who's going to go out and make plays. And the first couple games, guys were really trying to find out their first time really playing linebacker. And Damon Lowe is a linebacker, so that was the main thing with him. Because we kind of knew that once he got out there, he's going to go out and play the linebacker position because that's what he is. That's what he naturally is. And so I think that was kind of his production. That's how it kind of came. But we're still rotating guys. We're still trying to find guys who can come in and the more you have, the better you are.
And how different is it coaching the secondary this week, because they're going to have to be up and playing more like linebackers kind of against that Army scheme, and then at the same time they have to keep it in the back of their minds that they can't give up that game-breaking big pass that once every 10 plays might come up. How different is it coaching them against the scheme, and then how important is it that already you've got guys like Devin Key that it feels like they're comfortable being up and playing between the tackles already?
Really, they want you to play it like a linebacker so they can get you for those 4 or 5 plays to really break your back. So our guys, the discipline is the main thing that we always preach on the back end. Our mistakes show up on the scoreboard. So we have to be very disciplined. We have to understand that our placement, our second key, our first key, our footwork, our eyes make our feet right on the back end. It's different this week because of the style of play, but the discipline aspect and the doing your job aspect should not change.
Coach, you kind of prepared. Coach said Monday, you prepared a little bit for Army, a little bit every practice since the spring. How's that has that been a smooth transition for you guys to kind of focus on them more this week in practice?
Yes, you wouldn't have a chance at all if you did not start in January like we did. You really would be out here chasing. You'd be just running around looking wild. But I think that gives us some confidence, gives us a chance that we can at least go out and line up to the formations and go out and play hard and fight and make some plays and come out on top. That's the goal.
All good.
Yep. All good.